Coming up next, new efforts by the County of San Diego tonight to keep you and your home safe in the event of a wildfire.
Plus, what we're learning about a fire that broke out in a restaurant at SeaWorld today.
Rising costs and higher premiums, why some drivers are struggling to get any coverage at all.
And this week, we're remembering the Cedar Fire 20 years later. Tonight, we look back on the hunter who started it and the consequences he later faced. CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now.
This is CBS 8 News Live at 6.
20 years after the Cedar Fire, local leaders are making sure we're all ready for the next big fire. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. $500,000 went from CAL FIRE to the Resource Conservation District of Greater San Diego to launch a new home assessment program just this month.
CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes joins us live from Scripps Ranch with details. Kirsten?
Yeah, that free home assessment program will teach homeowners about defensible space, home hardening, and other measures to keep your home safer from a wildfire. This, as tomorrow marks 20 years to the day of that massive Cedar Fire.
Started in the middle of the night and I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning, could smell smoke.
Peter Heifetz lived in Scripps Ranch during the 2003 Cedar Fire. The city of San Diego says it was the largest wildland fire at the time in California history, starting 25 miles east of San Diego.
Got the kids all the stuff we could grab and things were irreplaceable and we hit the road.
Peter's home survived, but several of his neighbors lost everything. Peter says being fire ready is key.
We had double pane glass, which I would encourage everyone, make sure you have double pane glass because our neighbor that did lose their house had single pane glass. We had an area where the outer pane had broken, but the inner pane held, and that would have been the house. And the blinds inside melted.
The pilot home assessment program will launch in January of 2024. Heather Marlowe is the director of forestry and fire prevention programs. She says this new grant will build upon already existing fire mitigation programs around the county, all to help you stay better prepared by having a team member come to your home, see where there may be fire vulnerabilities, and help you get any help you need, making your home more fire safe.
We identified a gap there, which was really the preparedness and education piece, a comprehensive review of the defensible space zones, home hardening principles, and landscaping suggestions. It is first come, first serve and funding dependent and our capacity dependent. But we hope to get everyone a home assessment free of charge that's interested.
Peter says his community took at least 5 years to rebuild.
There's definitely a lot of value, I think, in that education, particularly for people who have been here maybe not as long and don't really know what that risk is and what you should be doing to mitigate it.
The new pilot program doesn't launch until January 2024. But in the meantime, there is a resource available for you right now. It is the free Defensible Space Assistance Program to help you clear out anything that you need to before the fire season starts. You'll need to meet age, income, and disability requirements. For more information, go to our website, cbs8.com. Reporting live for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes. Back to you.
Kirsten, you mentioned that program is going to launch in 2024. When can people start to apply for that program? And how can they apply for the Defensible Space Assistance Program, the one that's running right now?
Awesome. That's a really good question. So you can only apply for the new home assistance program or home assessment program in January of 2024 because that's when it launches. But right now you can start applying for the free Defensible Space Assistance Program. Again, more links are available for you on our website, cbs8.com. Carlo?
Protecting your home from wildfire, a year-round effort. Kirsten Holmes reporting for us live. Thanks, Kirsten. UC San Diego is getting a big honor for the AI program and camera system it developed used to detect wildfires. Time magazine has named it one of the best inventions of 2023. We've shown you the Alert California system before. It involves a network of more than 1,000 cameras and sensor arrays positioned throughout the state, including in our backcountry. UC San Diego created the program as part of a partnership with CAL FIRE. We still don't know what caused a fire at the Manta Pizza restaurant at SeaWorld. Firefighters say they got a quick handle on the fire, which broke out just before noon. Viewer Moses Montano sent us this video. 2 employees were evaluated for smoke inhalation at the park, but did not have to go to a hospital. No one else was injured. We don't know extent of any damage yet, but the restaurant is closed for now.
If you're having trouble finding affordable auto insurance, you are not alone. For insurance companies, providing auto policies has become more expensive due to the rising cost of repairs. Some carriers have pulled out of California altogether. CBS 8's Brian White is working for you to find out how this may be impacting your auto insurance rates.
Drivers around the country are dealing with auto insurers jacking up their premiums, but in California, they're dealing with another problem. Insurance companies are making it harder to get new policies at all.
It's ridiculous. They're going up like crazy. Everything else, like the gas prices. It's very hard to make a living here.
With car insurance premiums on the rise like everything else, it seems there's no relief in sight. Driver Gabriel Rasmussen knows about this firsthand.
Bought a new vehicle, compared it with a couple family members and friends on insurance, and it's much different than years ago.
So why is that? A lot of it has to do with the cost of car parts and repairs going up.
17 years ago when I got into the business, a front bumper on a car might be $300 or $500. Now they're $3,000 to $5,000 because they have cameras in them, they have sensors in them.
David Petrie owns an insurance agency, Allstate in La Mesa, serving more than 5,000 customers. They've noticed an uptick in the number of uninsured drivers out there, and some have figured a way to game the system.
There has been a trend of people who will just get an insurance policy just for the ID card. And then they do not make subsequent payments after that because they have the ID card. They have the golden ticket.
Petrie says while some carriers have pulled out of California completely, others have put safeguards in place, such as a 3-week waiting period for issuing new policies.
For a new customer coming on, they either need to, 1, pay the policy in full, or 2, pay half of the 6-month or annual premiums, or they need to be placed on automated payments out of a checking or a savings account.
As far as finding the best rate, Petrie recommends working with your carrier to see how you can lower your rate. For example, it might mean paying a higher deductible, but he definitely recommends having uninsured motorist coverage.
We are in economic turmoil at the moment. California is not an inexpensive place to live. Insurance is not an inexpensive cost. There are a large number of drivers on the road who are uninsured.
I reached out to the California State Insurance Commissioner's office for comment and did not hear back. Working for you, I'm Brian White for CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. San Diego police need your help tonight finding a woman they say stabbed a man on the trolley. It happened Sunday evening at the Nobel trolley station in La Jolla when police say the woman seen here in these surveillance images attacked the man who was sleeping. The 21-year-old victim suffered stab wounds to his chest. He is expected to survive. The woman police are looking for, you can see pictures right here, pretty clear. She's described as 5'5" to 5'9" tall with a medium build. She was wearing a red sweater, red sweatpants, and black sneakers the day of the attack. Anyone with information should call San Diego Police or Crime Stoppers. You could be eligible for a reward. That number is 888-580-8477.
Students in the South Bay got some interactive lessons today on how they can build a bright future for themselves.
CBS 8's Ariana Cohen went to Lakeside today to check it out.
It's Career Exploration Day. 60 Chula Vista students are getting hands-on experience in construction and other related industries to learn what career they may want to have someday.
So this is an impact driver.
Students from Chula Vista Learning Community Charter High School are going through a series of 30-minute workshops
Lift it up.
inside the AGC apprenticeship and training in Lakeside.
I like the fact this is a hands-on activity, and I get to explore areas that I never would have done otherwise if I had not been here.
What inventory you have, what inventory you don't have.
Including interactive sessions on drone technology,
Go!
carpentry, plumbing,
All right, get that ring out of there.
framing, and more.
It is nice to get out of my comfort zone and do something with my hands.
I even put my heel to the wheel to operate heavy equipment using high-tech simulation. The nonprofit Workforce Connect partnered with Junior Achievement of San Diego.
You know, who's going to pick the wall up?
A course students take to learn about entrepreneurship.
Grab that wall. Bring it on over here.
And career readiness to make this all happen.
I didn't know what I wanted to do, So I'm like, you know what, this will actually help me realize what I want to do in life.
That's a good thing.
It's all to show students in underserved communities careers in these fields can provide a variety of well-paid future opportunities, as well as an alternative pathway to college.
I think they're all excited. I think they've seen things where they thought, oh, that might be cool. And then when they come, they say, wow, that's really what I want to do. Becoming a tradesperson, whether you're a plumber or whether you're a framer, there's great money, and we need those jobs, not just in Chula Vista, but all throughout the state. And it just comes apart. It is another option. Not everybody may go to college.
Overall, great experience.
Ariana Cohen, CBS 8.
Still ahead, after 3 weeks, the House finally elects a new speaker.
And this week, we are looking back on the Cedar Fire 20 years later. Tonight, what happened to the lost hunter who was accused of starting it?
We're seeing a lot of cloud cover out there as we are waiting for an area of low pressure to sweep through, and we could actually see some light rain. All those details are ahead.
And up next, Tropical Cyclone Otis intensified before tearing through Acapulco this morning.